relaying this here to the team, and even gets the headshot there on a Kai, takes him down so very low, but Midi caught him in the crossfire, ends up falling as YZ gets involved.
Still looking to challenge this one a little bit though, stuck in towards Art.
The defender's kind of trapped in the position here for the moment. Double wrap around across from that B site. Russia and Neff looking to get into position, but Spike is going to be planted. It's a full backside disconnect with Loking on the lurk. Fung Fung able to find one. The swing in, but Levius wise to it, prepared. That's a headshot. Keeps himself in the mix. For the push forward, but Russia just holding things down here at the spawn. Chalulu able to find one as K-Knight does get taken down, but now he, Kai, both surrounded. Kai only with 14 HP. And now with 0. Flanks just going to be coming through, just overwhelmed. Salvo is going to be called out from Neff to try to keep him protected, but he swings out just with the Sheriff in hand. But Kai now looking pretty damn good, managing to find himself a third elimination, but YZ does clean up too, so time starting to bleed down, so it's likely going to have to be an exit frag angle here for the side of Bilibili. Risha does manage to make it a bit more costly. Midi finding one, and then wisely the two remaining players finding their way forward. As C's will connect, gets himself lined back here behind the pillar as Kalulu able to find Levius, and now K-Knight going to be taken down. Kai's patience rewarded. Trace, yep, they want to make this as clean as possible, so Dimensional Drift will be committed into the round.
Yeah, see if you can even take away a couple of guns here. 5 versus 3. Put yourself on the plant, get in your post-plant positions too.
Nothing to really try to interrupt with here. Still Loking, despite being low on HP, still safe to go ahead and get the plant in. Neff trying to clear the angle, does so. Snappy with that headshot. Is able to find it. Stun now. Cross. Looking going to be taken down. Neff on with a second kill. Looking for a little bit more here as Fung Fung makes his position known. And Neff is just going to absolutely maul them. 4 players dead. Midi now sprinting over to try to get into position. But it's not really planted for him. Armageddon does get sent out and losing out on their smokes. K-9 trying to hold this angle and, well, must just be an Astra thing because Looking similarly dead through the smoke. The swing out, Midi is going to be good for it. Finds K-Knight in the meantime. Dimensional Drift is going to be used, and Kai finds Levius. Neff still alive, however, still going to be a massive threat here for the team, but now he's got to get everything done himself. Why is he dead on the exit? Kai holding here below. Neff about to swing into view, does so. In response, Salvo is going to be sent. The K is out. There's the catch here on the lurk. Levius able to find it. Russia looking to reposition here. They're not going to have that audio still. Swing out to K-Knight is going to be good for one more. Russia now making his presence known, but finds himself a single kill. And Levius not for long, however, will go ahead, swoops in. Fung Fung is going to be stepping on the stun is, okay.
Must have been seen beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had tagged him up previously, but either way, hits the headshot. Now YZ hits a god timing. No, Kai turns back and hits one hell of a headshot, bails them out. Otherwise, that was going to be round ending. Then plays off a minor gap here in the Nebula, finds himself another kill. They're starting to make a go of this. Maybe he's not falling for the fake. And not finding the shots. Kai having the exact performance that we were talking about him needing to have. 7 HP remaining, but now has the Dimensional Drift. Looking, trying to backpedal, only 1 bullet remaining there in the mag. Does keep himself alive and finds the instantaneous headshot. Now it's all on Neff. He's been the hero here in the previous rounds. Can he get it again? Misses the timing to be able to find Kai. Can suspect that Fung Fung is going to be a bit more disconnected having that Hunter's Fury online. Drone used. He's going to be a little bit closer by. But how's he meant to try to get this one over the line? Swing in, the double take. Finds the headshot. Fung Fung starting to rush forward. Shock dart right here. Cleans up the shields. As the recon gets sent out, it's going to be swapped to the Classic. No real opportunity here. The time is going to be gone. The round is there for the side of Trace. Costly again.
You do see them held and held and held. Oh, that's ill-advised. He's done that so many times. Now he pays the price.
Yeah, great little setup there. 2 players getting the tags. Should take it down, so no opportunity now for the ult to come through. And K-Knight similarly just wanting to try to clear out the turret. Drift across the way, and Neff does manage to readjust to find that first kill, but cannot get the second. Just going to be a smattering of damage there onto Midi. As it's now a 4v2. And given the position here from YZ, I think it's just going to be a call to save.
Yeah, he just getting crashed away.
Again, I mean, Levius has set the steel garden, but now he's dead.
I don't think that one's it.
I think that even if you are satisfied with 5 rounds on the defending side here, I think that Bile likely going to be calling a timeout after this one, just because, repeated
misplays.
Repeated tendencies with the jiggle peaks, with the commitment on the ult here. Seems like things are starting to get a bit too scattered. The players a bit too frazzled for Bilibili.
Individual as well, right?
Yeah.
Roshia peeking by himself, K-Knight peeking by himself, YZ disconnecting to the A site when the B hit's still coming on. Levius, raw steel garden, no value.
Oh, YZ. He'll get one and he'll get out. Pity. Really wanted to make this work on this A side. Shock dart into the corner. Right there at YZ, but a full flash connects. YZ swinging. One's going to be taken down, but Levius traded out. Full wrap coming through here from Art. Shots opening up. YZ is able to find one more. Midi fighting back for a bit, but the Stinger in the end is going to overwhelm, and that's Loking committing the Cosmic Divide, but still just a world away. No time to realistically try to make this one happen. Footsteps are now made, and YZ has the angle. He's trying to hold close. There's the fake out. There's their own ult here in response. Shock dart in. K-Knight going to be taken down, swing out of the corner. Lele able to find one, but that PLG just overwhelmed. YZ just guiding the team.
Pieces. Normal shield over there, but it's the B site.
Levius trying to activate the flank here. Ends up getting taken down, and Kai going to be spotted out and killed through the smoke. Previously got tagged up, now Russia flooding forward here. Going to find a kill, but also takes quite a bit of damage. He and YZ both tagged up, but Fung Fung down to 40. This should be BLG. Good for the pistol.
You'd think so.
So we can see some pretty snappy shots. Well-placed shock dart. Will be able to kill off one.
There's the reveal.
And shock dart now layered in, but not quite able to find it, but flushes him out into the open. Chalulu is able to go ahead and find the headshot at range. Time is just not really on their side. Yep, there's the salvos. The round is over.
Yep, pretty much. Already having a recognition on the side of Bilibili as well.
Going to be getting some economic damage in, as YZ is expecting this push out. Moves off the back of the Prowler quite nicely.
Oh, good flank. Really quick.
Yeah. Players pushing up onto that angle, but it looks like the rest of BLG just want to go ahead and storm their way forward into the site. Ryan spraying through that smoke, but he's going to get tagged up. The flash now coming through, and YZ able to mow them down on for an ace, but won't be able to get it. But the approach. Haunt getting a reveal onto one. Was not too much going to be seen there. Tries to clear out that gate crash, cannot do so, but Chalulu will still be able to find 2 kills. Still alive and in the mix, at least until that moment. Cast a curse on him. K-Knight finding one. Fung Fung down to 12 HP, but everything now here on K-Knight. He'll get that tag.
Areas we want to gather control on.
Okay, well, that's the raid boss taken down. It's Kai with a nice little push up there. Gets the punish. Neff still alive on that side of the map, but Loki. 1 peek, 1 shot, 1 kill. Russia dead here in mid. They're just basically trying to send a bit of a fake on the A site, and it's worked. So now they can go ahead and creep forward. The Prowler's still going to be going through as well. All attention is here, but they're still needing to back away and try to survive.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that peek out there, because you go from a 3 versus 4 scenario with an open B plant position to now a 2 versus 4. You're not picking up an ultimate off the back of this plant. Neff is almost incentivized to go looking to try and bring this to a little bit more workable 2 versus 3 instead.
He's going to look for a timing, but now, I mean, they're suspicious of this. Kai checking, winning. Spike on the ground. The round is over as Trace are going to be 2 away from tying this up. Flash descent, salvos going out. And what is that? YZ just right into the open. Ends up getting taken down. Rishya's going to be dead as well. Gets the information and then just immediately just ships it.
This is extremely difficult to reclaim the spike as well. You've got to contend with lurking smokes. You've got a Cosmic Divide they can drop if they want to as well. It's just, that's the round.
There's a Hunter's Fury as well.
That is the round.
Yeah, they're just going to have to stay put, and Neff is now stuck.
Yep.
So still at risk of potentially dying if they want to go chasing forward.
YZ's dimensional drift timer was pretty much expired when he came out in the open, but I'm surprised he didn't just gate crash out beforehand?
Yeah, I think he just didn't have it set up.
Maybe. I'll have to recheck that one in the replay,
It looks
potentially.
like they're going to try to make a go of this one. I mean, he's even considering the Armageddon. Pushed into the open. Well, won't be able to get the opportunity to try to go for it. Levius find Lulu at the same time. Flash out. Levius cleans up a second kill, but he's just so damn low and only has a Spectre. So will nearly drop Low King.
For Kai.
Neff, there's the jiggle and still doesn't get out of the way in time. We'll face here in towards mid though. YZ able to go ahead and pick that one up. K9 taking quite a bit of damage. This Levius now going to be noted. Grabs the Vandal, 45 health here on him. There's Risha, finds Chalulu. Armageddon clears out the whole rest of Art. And the spike is going to start working its way across the map now towards the B side.
Yeah, there's a bit of confusion for Trace at the moment. Not sure exactly where things are going to eventuate, but now they know.
Getting the read on it, and Kai intercepts.
爆能器落在 B 区。
Uh-oh.
And YZ, I mean, doesn't have any util to try to work his way forward, but it will be the back off here from Kai.
One shot with the Outlaw and he's dead too.
Yeah.
20 seconds to get a plant. The spike has been retrieved.
And now they're going to bring it back to A.
Yeah. And this is where Rushi has pushed himself in the defender spawn. Fung Fung, Hunter's Fury.
Well, this is where we play the Benny Hill theme a little bit. Hunter's Fury would be good to just interrupt it and try to win your office time alone, but a little bit of harassment going to be going here from the Yara, but Russia still able to find that headshot, the swing in, and YZ capitalizes. But a hell of a lot of damage is pushed out. Take a look at him right now, and everybody on the side of Bilibili pretty much shattered. And John Russia, the shock dart landing, K9 going to be taken down. Spikes it, still not in play. Is held in the corner here is Neff. No real way to try to get this one going. He tries to fight his way forward, but the spike is just going to be dropped this round. It's absolutely gotten away from Bilibili. Position, but how as those salvos send, Levius, his eyes are still turned to the front, not realizing that Chalulu was there, but might not matter after all. The trade comes in from Neff. Vandal's now in hand. Low King previously tagged down to 19. BLG are looking good to pull off the Thrifty.
还剩1名敌人。
That should just about seal the deal on it. Midi originally brought forward here onto this stage. Called up by Trace for this tournament. Would be a hell of a performance for him to get this clutch, but time is working against them. Just clearing every angle that he possibly can. They're going to be spotted. Readjusts, finds the headshot. Risha going to be taken down. Time getting further and further away. Shorty, the reposition from K9. He's just dancing around him. He'll find the kill. He'll put him down. Push their way blindly forward out of these smokes. Levius is able to find 12 seconds remaining, though. Time starting to tick. The spike being committed to. Russia swinging around towards backside. Able to find Shalele as Lil King forward here at Flowers. A second elimination found. Levius going in for the challenge, though, and outdoes him with a 3K of his own. Midi once again in a position where he has to get a 3K clutch. Flashed out. K-Knight swings. Clear here. King's trying to keep this forward position from Kai protected. As he opens up, he's going to get shut down. It's just a firing squad here in mid. As Bilibili are coming out on top. Armageddon does end up getting sent, but YZ will pull off a flawless, gets that 3K before the missiles can even land. And just watching to see if they're ready to try to get the jump, and Neff is not paying attention towards that Sewers angle. Ends up getting taken down. In the meantime, back here on the site, Russia trying to make a go of this. Manages to pick up a third kill. Ghost now going to be scooped. Player in the corner. He finds the fourth, but cannot get the ace. Smoke's going to bloom. And push up. After able to find one. Kai going to be taken down, but there's the second elimination found. As Levius on top of Low King. K9 finds Fung Fung. And suddenly, this is a catastrophe. The spike is now stranded.
We're not clearing out corners. That's a problem.
Oh, this would be a very brutal round to drop. Some shots here with the frenzy in hand. Levius backpedaling, repositions. Gets into a bit more of a defendable spot as Midi is pouring forward. The two rookies now, all that's left for Trace in the round. K-Knight on the prowl, sliding in from behind, and right now might just hit the timing. Spots out the leg, and he's going to be pinging this one out. It's either an alley wrap or a cut across towards the A site. Oh, man. brutality. Both of them lined up. Cannot collect a second kill here, but it won't matter because Levius does.
With the guns, Bilibili as well.
Oh, and Levius with a nice shot. Kai going to be joining them there as YZ gets put down. K-Knight is able to find one, so enemy Yoru on the floor. But given the player advantage, entry power not going to be as big of a concern here for Trace.
Big duel to win for Russia. Belated bonus round and such with the way that this started. 3 versus 3, and Trace, they are navigating to the more set side of Bilibili.
Up here in nail, but K-Knight just a little bit faster to register the position. Russia on the reposition now. Sliding forward, getting deeper here into garage, and still hitting the shots. Cleans up. I have some idea about this, but now they have it confirmed. YZ on the peak, able to find Kai. Takes down Cohort on the opposite side. Boombot nearly goes off. Re-peak, and even blinded up. YZ just playing the timing. Finds himself a third. There's the fourth. No ace, because Levius is pulled towards the correct side of the map. K-Knight stunned up here. Toggles the camera. There's the reveal, and Levius is in pole position to play off it now. Kai struck. Time getting away from them. Showstopper from beyond the grave. Shalele will get taken down. Lulu, as just going to be the Greens dog forward to try to get on the hunt. Kai does spot out one, so Russia going to be eliminated. In a good spot here, but up and over the top. YZ actually lands, turns back, finds Kai. And I traded before he's able to find an elimination of his own. It's still in play. Spike is not within it. Full flash there on Shalulu. Being blinded up. For insurance, we still do have this Armageddon, but now it's going to be absolutely necessary. That plus the salvos.
Yeah, it's done.
Should do it. Yep, that's going to be a second round victory here for the side of Trace, but again, heavy cost. Re-ping coming in. Connecting, and that's going to be just Risha out from screens, able to find Kalulu. Neff finding one before getting traded back, and YZ is still just pushing elbow now. The showstopper online at the ready, but won't be necessary. Crash forward onto the site. Swing out, and that's going to be Kai. Take it down. Kalulu just meant to find Levitt at the same time as Risha just going to be trading blow for blow, and somehow K-Knight wins that fight. Bouncing forward into the smoke. Midi now, once again. Similar to the previous map, asked to clutch in a 1v3. 2 of the players low on HP, but just not going to be given the chance, and you have to start weaponry. The Stinger here, and he's making an aggressive push. Will be rewarded for the kill. YZ at the same time somehow comes away with that second elimination. Cannot escape. Kai is able to go ahead and pick up another. Dimensional Drift built up, weapon upgraded. He's going to sprint over here and investigate this B site. I don't think he's noticed Russia, though. Able to slip back forward towards Heaven. Tucked behind the box here, Neff. They're sending out the pop flash. Full connection there onto Kai. Now looking to reposition. Kai just meant to come up with the kill. Fung Fung gets Russia. Now suddenly, K-Knight. A 1v3.
Doesn't take under it first.
Everyone's taking damage, but yeah, he's not watching for it. So, okay, 9-3 at the half. Trace, like, noting one over at Vince. And YZ just storming his way forward through Mail into Heaven. Fung Fung going to be taken down. Brins now over to the Ghost. She'll try to clear out, and at the same time, distraction coming through. King turns back, but he's got Russia right there on top of him.
5v3.
Interrupt on the plant. The aftershock goes through, buys him a little bit of time. As Midi forward there. Kai, quick peek. Does find the headshot. YZ taken down. Neff dead. Midi from Heaven able to find one, but now Levius the backstab gets activated as Russia slides forward here into the smoke on the hunt and catches Kai off guard on the flank. K-Knight will find the final shot. Trailblazer gonna kind of give that one away, but Russia not really waiting for the information to register. Swings out, ends up dying. K-Knight's covering fire, does manage to find the enemy Omen, keeping Neff alive at the moment. Levius up through sewers, finds Shalulu, and suddenly it starts getting concerning. Kai in behind the box.
Do they have an ID?
Not sure. Either way, salvos clearing here on both sides. Cam will get cleared out.
Yeah, you still got the poison orb at B main as well. Let's beat the timing.
K-Knight trying to maybe go sell a little bit of a fake here. Keep them interested on this side of the map. And okay, well, Fung Fung with a nice little fadeaway shot. Takes apart the Cypher, and that's going to give the rest of the team a pretty good idea. about the enemy location.
This is still the bonus round as well, remember?
Yeah.
So any more damage that Bilibili is able to find is gonna hurt Trace.
Could be very high value here for him. Plant now coming through. Levius to take the first fight, but does get timing. Kai able to find it. Push on the corner, and Kai will come up with the third. So
Ultra at this A side as well. Shalulu,
he's
Dawn,
dead.
but it's a fake.
Yeah, that might convince them to start shifting over, and it has. You see Feng Feng making his way through the vent.
Which is interesting because we do see a lot of teams when they are playing, you know, a Viper comp as well, who's usually lurking.
Well, Feng Feng will go ahead, get rid of the flank. Now can have full attention paid over towards the site, but a 2v4 for the retake. This is going to prove to be so damn difficult.
You just consider saving your guns for the next round?
I mean, it's probably the more measured play, but it's the one that feels the worst.
Yeah.
Having to try to play for an 8-round streak just to get into OT. Looks like they're going to try to make a go of it. There's a paranoia sent. Players just lurking here within this smoke. Able to shrug that off. Feng Feng not wanting to fire any shots. There's Russia finding one, and there's the trade. YZ looking for the shot there on the swing and just reads it perfectly. Knows exactly where they're going to be positioned, and he capitalizes.
W Gaming, a page out of Paper Rex's book, just straight in.
And they're giving him the plant as well, so it's going to be a showstopper on top for YZ to try to bring this one to an end, but Levius might just be taking it into his own hands. Finds 2 eliminations before getting taken down. A weapon can be scooped up there. You can see they're so concerned about a potential flank. Is okay, dimensional drift. Keep him alive for now.
Where is he going to come out?
Yeah, just trying to hold the rocket. Sends it, can't find him. But an exit over here at main. Trying to fight back, but full flashed up, and a knife to deliver the win. 13-4, Bilibili